Drawing from his own experiences, as well as research from the fields of consumer psychology and behaviorism, visual artist Brad Pinnock is developing a lens through which to interrogate the relationship between Western capitalism and Black people's condition and its connection to culture, propaganda, and democracy. He's here now to tell us more. Good morning, Brad. Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Good morning, Dave.
That's a mouthful I just gave to the viewers.
Yeah.
And usually when we have artists on, we spend a lot of time talking about what kind of medium they use and so on. But your work seems so rooted in consciousness. Why is that?
Yes, because I believe that art, it should have a sort of purpose, you know, and I think that it should address some of the issues that we're facing, you know, within the country, within society, you know, so issues like oppression, issues like, you know, dealing with post-colonial, living in a post-colonial society and, you know, experiencing that, trying to figure it out, you know. So all of those issues I want to address in my art as a way of, you know, seeing if I can bring some awareness to these things and bring some change to them as well.
That's incredible. How did you get started in art?
Well, I could say graphic design, basically. In high school, I taught myself graphic design and Photoshop. And when I was younger, I used to love taking pictures of myself and just editing them on different bodies and those stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so through doing that, I decided that I was going to further my studies at the Edna College in graphic design after I got hired for a job as a graphic designer at a magazine company. You know, and I was doing that for a couple of years while experimenting with other electives, particularly painting. You know.
And then you realize you love painting.
Yes, I realized that I love painting more than the graphic design.
Wow.
You know, and that it would make more sense to go and pursue the painting as my major, you know, seeing that I had some knowledge.
Already in graphic design. You're an interdisciplinary artist.
Yes.
Why is that so? Because some people will say, you know, this is what I love and this is what I'm sticking to.
Yeah.
But you do a variety of things. Why?
Well, I mean, because a part of why I switched from graphic design to painting was because I wanted to experiment more. I believe the graphic design program, particularly at the Edna College, is more commercial based, to doing work for clients and those sort of stuff. With painting now, it gives you more freedom to experiment, and painting, it can be just an idea that you bring across. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be the medium paint that you use to necessarily paint. You know, with my work, I do collages where I paste different found paper together to create work, mixing it with paint. But I also do sculpture and installation and those types of works as well.
Wow.
You know, which draw ideas of painting and bring together different ideas of sculpture, and, you know, comes together to form this whole new language.
It is a new language, and it's a language we're going to be able to see in the new local space, the NLS. The exhibition is Teach and Not Teach Me No Nonsense.
No formal nonsense.
Talk to me, Brad. What are we going to be seeing?
Well, you're going to be seeing interior and exterior installation. Okay. Right, with sculptural works, with 2D works, collages, and with video installation as well. You know, so. What
do you want us to take away from it? Teach and Not Teach Me No Nonsense. When I come and I see it, what am I going away with?
Well, I mean, what does the title suggest to you?
To me?
Yes.
It suggests that I want to learn, and whatever you're teaching me, make sure it's something solid that you're teaching me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of our behavior now and how we operate is due to what we were learned, what we were taught, rather, right? So all behavior is taught, you know, from the baby stage. At the first level, your parents are your teacher. When you go to school, your teacher is a teacher, you know. And then when you reach out in the world now, the government is a teacher, and the government uses culture and tradition to guide their teachings of the population. You understand? And the reference of the song the reference of the title is actually from a song by Fela Kuti. Teacher, don't teach me no nonsense. You know, so you guys can go and listen to that song and look it up.
Yeah.
You know, and in that song, basically, he's making the argument that for every other nation in Europe, the European government uses the European culture to guide their teachings of their society. In America, the American government uses the American culture to guide the teachings of their society. But in Africa, we always have to be using other people's culture
to guide the society.
To guide the teachings of our society.
And culture is critical.
Very critical.
On that campaign with you, Brad. It's very important.
Yeah, definitely.
And so for those who want to come and see it, where is the NLS and when will the installations be on show?
All right, well, the opening is Saturday, this Saturday, July 16th, starting 4:30 to 7 p.m. Admission free, right? 190 Mountain View Avenue, right? Right across from Stadium there, so.
Yeah.
Where the stoplight there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please come on. You've been the artist in residence.
Yes, I've been an artist in residence.
How's
there.
that been for you?
That it was a magical experience. A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know, but overall I really appreciated that getting that space to really focus on my work, you know, and that support, you know, to do these types of work, because what I'm doing is not necessarily what you see every day or what you normally think of as art within the Jamaican context.
Absolutely.
Because many people just think art and think probably just a painting on the wall or something. But art can take many different forms, you know, and we need more support for these types of work, you know, because it's so critical to how we understand history.
Absolutely, and how we understand life.
Yeah.
Before you go, your social media, where can we find you?
All right, you can find me at Art with Brad on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much my social media.
It's such a pleasure to meet you, Brad. I tell people a lot of times we assign a behavior to our young people. And my experience is that the more of our Jamaican young people I meet with and talk with, they're more conscious than we give them credit for. And so it's great to meet and that you're doing this wonderful work.
Give thanks, give thanks.
Listen, please go out and support Brad Pinnock, interdisciplinary artist. His exhibition is opening this week. Continue to go there and show him some love. Coming up next, we discuss protection for victims of child labor in Jamaica with the director of the CPFSA's Children and Family Programs, Warren Thompson.